Shanty towns constructed in the Big Yard are a major concern for residents of the island. All of the structures were apparently built on private property, and there were about 40 to 50 homes on private farmland by persons living in the Bahamas for many years. Minister of Public Works, the Honourable Desmond Bannister, says the construction of the illegal structures has caused a serious socio and economic issue which must be addressed by a multi-agency approach.
A fairly medium-sized group of non-Bahamians, who many of whom are on work permits. They are working in communities, but they can't live in those communities. And people have been getting work permits and leaving them to fend for themselves. There have also been some illegals, but not as many. So there has to be comprehensive solutions based on giving people work permits. And if you give someone a work permit, if someone gets a work permit over the years, governments have not been concerned about them finding homes for the people who work for them. So you have farmers in Andros, and they have all of these people working for them, many of them. But they apply for work permit, and there's no holding them accountable for where these people live.
Now the big question is, will the owners of the private land be fined? Mr. Bannister responded this way.
The Building Regulations Act says what happens in terms of structures. And so just as you have to have permits to put up certain structures, any structure that is put up has to be permitted. It has to meet certain conditions. Those structures don't necessarily meet those conditions. But you know, I've seen structures that have been there so long. They have solar on the roof. They've been around for a long time. And so these are challenges that we have to deal with in a very forthright manner. We have to have a real national discussion on these challenges. Because it's many of us who are responsible. And we have to understand that those of us who are responsible are going to have to be accountable.